Good morning, students. Welcome to your mathematics class. As all of you know, we were continuing the chapter 9, that is some applications to trigonometry. And you have already come to know about the angle of elevation, angle of depression. Okay, and you have come to know about the various applications in the field of mathematics. Okay, so continuing with the previous class, we will be doing certain problems in from your NCERT exercise, that is 9.1. So I have chosen a problem, that is problem number 7 of your NCERT textbook. So I have written the problem in the board and I will be drawing the figure first, which is very important. Understood? So you all follow the particular question I am typing here and just look to the board here how I am reading the question and how I am going to draw the diagram. You know, student, you have a marks, minimum 1 marks will be there for that particular diagram. Now I hope you understood how important is that. Correct. If the diagram drawn is wrong, then the further questions will be wrong. Okay, so be careful and let's begin the class with the problem number 7 of your NCERT textbook. Okay, so the problem says that, just go through, that from a point on the ground, the angles of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building, which is 45° and 60° respectively. Find the height of the tower. So following the problem, let me draw the figure first. They are saying that there is a building first. Now all of you can see a building which is 20-meter high. Okay, which is 20-meter high. Correct. Now, from this particular building, we have a tower on the top of the building. So, what the problem demands here? Say, I am producing my building from, this is ground. So, let me take this A and this is as B. And this be as C. So this is the tower, the transmission tower. So from the point on the ground, say there is a point on the ground from which there are two types of angle of elevation, two types of view of an observer. What are the views are? The first view is to the top of the tower, transmission tower, and the second view is at the bottom of the transmission tower. Please have a look on that. This is a 90° right angle triangle forming. Okay, so here is O, the observer standing. So the angle of elevation, the bigger one is 60° as per the problem. Please go through the problem. It is written there. And the smaller one is 45°. That is when the person is looking into the bottom of the tower, he is looking with the angle of elevation of 45, and when he is going up, that is to the top of the tower, his angle of view elevation is 60°. So what is the problem now? What they want from us? They want from us that I need to find out the value of this x. Am I clear? From a point on the ground, the angles of elevation of the bottom and the top of the transmission tower. Okay, the tower is upon the building. I hope the problem is very clear to everybody. Go through the problem twice or thrice. Read more and more, then only you draw the figure. Otherwise, it will be a problem for you. Okay. Now I think the entire gist of the problem is understood to everybody, that what they want actually, they want this height of the tower. So we have to write down first that let let this height, the demanded height of tower is some x. So this is the height of the tower we need, which I have substituted as x meter. Okay. Now please look, children, there are two types of triangle forming here. The first triangle I can see, that is A, B, O, the smaller one with 45-degree elevation angle. Then the second angle is A, C and O with 60-degree one. So one by one we will take both the triangle. First, suppose I will take the smaller one, that is ABO with 45-degree angle, and I will do certain work here. What work? See, whenever you are writing, you must write down the name of the triangle so that the teacher will be able to see which triangle you are talking about. Okay. So this is tan 45. What is tan 45? Perpendicular by base. So here is the perpendicular AB and here is the base AO. So the perpendicular here is 20 and this is the base OA. So tan 45 is 1. So what is the base coming? 20. This is 20 meter. So I am writing in front of you in the base 20 meter. Just now I found. Am I clear? Okay, this part is clear. Then look at the bigger one, the bigger triangle, that is ACO. In the triangle ACO, look into the triangle ACO, we have, this is the height and this is the base. This is the perpendicular. So perpendicular here it will be 20 plus x. Am I clear? So I am here erasing the first part. So I am going to write down here ACO. Correct. So in this one, your tan 60 is equals to AC by AO. So AC here is 20 plus x and AO just now all of you have found is 20 meter. What is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. Okay. So what is x? 20 root 3 minus 20 we are getting. No, we can take a 20 common. Root 3 minus 1. Children, you can keep your answer up to this only, no problem. But somewhere you might find that the value of root 3 is 1.732 is sometimes even provided. Okay. So in that case, you can substitute 1.732 minus 1, that is 0.732. So it is not compulsory to say find out the answer in this sense. Just if you wish only, you can write the answer. This is say 7.32 into 2. Okay, because this 10 is dissolved here. So this is 4, this is 6 and this is 14. Correct. This much meter is now the required height of the tower. So I hope the problem is clear to everyone. So there was a diagram, two angles, and this is. Similar type of problems are there in your NCERT. Even in the example, you carry on. So after this problem, let us move to another problem of your NCERT textbook. Now the next problem I have chosen from your book is question number 10. Okay, so here is the question number 10. All of you please go through, and I have written here also in the board. So that I will read out from the board and I will draw the figure first. We will discuss about the figure first, then I will be going to the answer. Okay students, so what is the problem? Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. Okay, that's an important thing to understand. The road is 80 meter wide. Okay, so there are two poles of equal height. So let's make two poles of equal height. You all will be drawing by using a scale and pencil. I should not find any figure in pen. Please remember that, okay? Otherwise, I will not give you the full marks for the particular figure even if it is right. Please, because if at all there is a mistake, you can rectify also if you are using a pencil. Now, from a point between them on the road. Now, very important thing, I find students putting the point always in the middle. Did they say that? No, they haven't. They are not saying a point which is in the middle of the road. So, that is 40, that is another is 40. No. Any randomly chosen point. So, like this. So, I have chosen a point. Say here it is a point P. So it is not in the very middle. I can even shift if I want. I can shift. You can shift the point like this also. Okay. What I am trying to say, it is not in the middle. If it is in the middle, they will mention you. And I find in the figure when I find this particular problem in the question paper and the answers coming out, they used to put the point P in the middle. That's why I have chosen this problem, to mention that this is not in the middle, okay students. So this is a pole A1 and the B, okay. So let's name them, says this is C and this is D, okay. So one pole is AD, another pole is BC and both are of equal height, H and H, correct, okay. I hope it is clear. Now the important thing, there are two angles of elevation, one is 60, another is 30 degree. Now very important thing, that which one to take 60 and which one to take 30. What do you feel? Okay, it's a very common sense also to understand this one. Definitely this is a smaller angle and this is going to be the bigger angle. No. See, if this is X and this is a shorter distance from D, no? DP is shorter than PC. Okay, so this will be X and 60 degree. Let this will be 80 minus X and 30 degree. Okay, so I am going to write down like this. This is P. It is 80 minus X. So I am raising from there. And now I hope the total is 80 meter. It is clear to everyone. Okay. Now find height of the poles. Height of the poles and the distances of the point P. And the distances of the point P from either pole. What they want? They want us to calculate the height. Correct. And they want us to find out what is DP and what is CP. This is the figure. This was the problem. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now we will be completing the answer part. So for that, students, the question is still there on your screen. So I hope you have followed that one and the reading part is over and we are ready, all set to move forward with the solution. Okay. Now look at the first triangle. This is the first one and this is the second one. Correct. So in this one, this is ADP. The first triangle I am choosing ADP. All of you can see this ADP, first one. What is tan of 60? Tell me. It is √3. Okay. So what is perpendicular by height? I must write here h by x. Okay. So in the another triangle, there is another triangle BPC. So I am writing there. I am dividing this one into two halves. And I am writing here, it's better you also do the same way, okay? In triangle this, in triangle this. Fine. So this is tan of 30 degree. Tan of 30 degree, which is h by 80 minus x. H by 80 minus x. Fine. Now what I want to do, there are two variables, see, h and x. What I will do, I will find out the value of h in terms of x and I will find the value of h in terms of x again. What is tan 30? Yes, that is 1 by √3. So now students, this is 80 minus x by √3. This is number 1, this is number 2. See, the poles heights are same, so that's why I have such type of equation. What I will do, I will equate these two. That means the LHS same reveals the RHS also same. Understood? So let us equate this and this. So what will happen after equating? After equating, I am going to multiply this root 3 in the denominator with this root 3x. So it is going to become 3x. And a minus x is there, which is going to come here. So it will become 4x. Okay, I am not writing 4x directly. I will be getting 4x that I was telling. Okay, so this is 4x equals to 80 meter. So what is x then? So x is here 20 meter. See all of you, what I did, I equated the RHS part, and now this is root 3x and 80 minus x by root 3. So root 3 and root 3x multiplied. I am going to get here 3x plus x is 80 and 4x equals to 80. 80 by 4, this is 20 meter. But what is 20 meter? Yes, 20 meter is this dp, and 80 minus 20 is 60 meter. So this distance is 60 meter. Now you can use any one side of the triangle and get the value of h here from me. Okay, how you are going to get? Suppose you got here x as 20, you can substitute here 20, and here is your required height of the pole. So what you are going to write down? h here is 20 root 3 meter. The height of the pole is 20 root 3 meter, and you are going to write the last answer, that is dp here is 20 meter and your pc here is 60 meter. Okay, what I am saying, this is 20 and this is 60, and you can substitute, use any part of the triangle, you can substitute this x and you can get the height of the pole. So thereby in the last conclusion you must write nicely that let the height of the pole, in the beginning we have to write down let the height of the pole be h meter, and at the last we have to write down, so this is this and this is all. Okay, so this was my second problem. So after this one I will be moving to the third problem. So let me erase this one first. So here is the 15 number problem. Okay, so what is the problem? Let's read out the problem very well. Okay, then we will make the diagram as we did in the previous two problems. Then there the question comes of doing or solving it. Okay, so please see here. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. So a straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. So this is a straight highway, leads to the foot of the tower. So this is the tower, this is the highway. A man standing at the top of the tower observed a car. A man is standing here and the fellow is observing a car which is some distance away from him, and the angle of depression of that particular person, the angle of depression is this 30 degree. So this is the angle of depression. As we all know, in the previous class we discussed it. Angle of depression of this C1 car from the top. So this is the top of the tower. The man is standing. He is observing this particular car is moving towards the tower. The base of the tower, say it would be B. At some time, after some time, and that time is 6 seconds. And that time is 6 seconds. The fellow is observing some noticeable change in the car. The car is moving with this uniform speed. The particular car is moving with a uniform speed and it is approaching towards him, means towards the tower. Now he is at the point, the car is at the point C2. Again the fellow goes up to the tower and he is observing that it is 60-degree angle of depression. As we have studied about it, the corresponding angles, the parallel lines, the eye horizon, and this is the base, they are parallel lines. So this is 30 because it is 30, this is 60 because it is 60. Corresponding angles. What is the problem? The problem is to find the time taken to move this distance. The time taken. Let's read again the question. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. To reach the foot of the tower from C2 point. Okay, from this particular C2 point. Earlier he was at C1 point. So I do not know what is the distance is this, because I know the 6 seconds have been taken by the fellow to cover up distance of say x units, and the fellow is covering this y units distance in I do not know which second, how much second, that is my unknown point, that is my question here. Let it be t seconds. Okay, now this is my question and the particular person is moving with a uniform speed, say this be s. So this is the entire problem. I am discussing you with the problem very well, because otherwise it is really tough for all of us to draw the figure, even to continue with the problem. Now what I am doing, children, I am erasing the problem. I hope you understood the figure which is made by using the problem. Okay, now we will stick back only to the figure, because this is enough for us to complete the final answer. Okay, see, this is, there are two types of triangles forming again. See, A, B, C2, A, B, C1. So one by one I will take first triangle A, B, C2. I will tell the teacher to please look at this particular triangle. The teacher will find here there is a height of the tower, say if at all I am writing here it is h. Okay, so tan of 60 is h by y. No problem, I know. The similar type we have done in the previous two problem only. So this is root 3 as tan 60. Now, in the triangle of ABC1, tell me students, what is perpendicular by base? Perpendicular by base is h by x plus y is equals to tan 30, which is 1 by root 3. Now tell me what is h here? X plus y by root 3. And what is h here? Root 3y. Root 3y. Similar to the last problem, let us equate number 1, number 2. After equating, we are going to get a relation between x and y. That was my purpose, to find out a relation between these two distances. Understood? These two distances. Now if the fellow is actually moving with a uniform speed, I can even calculate orally. If this is 6, then this will be 3 seconds. Why, you know? Because though it is not looking same in the diagram, But until and otherwise we are going to calculate how do I go, I'm getting to know that which is a longer distance, which is a shorter distance, isn't it? Now what I want to say, this is 6 seconds and this will be half of it, that is 3 seconds. But still I will be finding and showing the teacher that how it is. By the formula, that is speed is equals to distance by time. Speed is equals to distance by time. What we know, that initially when the car has covered a distance of x unit, that is the distance for the fellow. So x distance by time, time is 6 with the uniform speed of s. Now the car is traveling a distance, the car has to travel a distance of y. That is y by, I do not know the time. So this is what I wanted to say. That this SS is on the RHS side. Equate that SS. You are going to get x is equals to y by t. But what is y? Actually, y is x by 2 or x is 2y. Understood? So by equating that part, what we are going to get? See here I am writing. By using this particular relation, x by 6 is y by t. So x is here 2y by 6 and y by t. So y cancels. What I was telling, that is the same thing will be coming, that is 3 seconds. The time this particular car will take to cover this distance from C2 to the foot of the tower B is 3 seconds. And that's a simple thing. That is, and why this problem is like different from the previous one, because at the end of the problem I have to use speed is equals to distance by time. Okay, so there are so many problems in this particular exercise, but I'm sure this is the one chapter which you will really find interesting, because these problems are definitely using some very good techniques, and these are based on the daily problems, okay, daily life problems, okay. So this is very useful and very scoring. I want you to complete all the problems. Definitely I'm going to send you the solutions for all the NCERT problems, but I advise you to practice such type of problems from your other books you are following and your NCERT examples too. Okay, so that's all for today, and have a good day, students.